Today, as usual, I've done some stuff off-screen, including finding a Venomoth. Remember how this was a 1% encounter rate on, like, Route 15? It was annoying to find, but I found it. And, of course, it paralyzes me when I'm the one that's trying to do that to it, but, oh well. I might still get lucky here. I swear, if I frickin' kill this thing, I'm gonna be very unhappy. Okay, maybe I should not body slam it again, then. Do I have anything that can inflict status? No, not really. Okay, whatever. I also bought a number of Great Balls. But that's not the only thing I bought. Anyway. Poison Moth. Just one word. I still kind of like Venomoth, but I feel like it's probably one of, like, Venonat and Venomoth are probably the most forgettable Gen 1 Pokemon. Either that or, like, Farfetch'd or, like a tongue. Just one of the non-evolvers that don't really do a whole lot. Okay, so let me show some of the stuff that I got. I just bought some more items, which doesn't really count as much of anything. Cloned the Psychic TM. I think I mentioned in the last video that I, like, was thinking about teaching it to Borlax, but I didn't have it yet, which was just patently false. I did have it. So, there it is. If I ever want to teach it, I've got it. Bought some X accuracies, because I felt like it. And I also did this. I basically just spent a shit ton of money to max out the coin case, so... yeah, I'll be spending those coins later in the video. I still don't... This is still kind of the meandering part of the playthrough, where I don't really have any specific idea of what I'm doing. I'm just kind of wandering around. As soon as I get Surf, I'll have access to, like, Seafoam Islands and the power plant, where I can actually start going after legendaries. And I still really have no reason to not be fighting gym leaders, I just kind of haven't been. But, I am going to be heading up to Celadon in this video, so I guess I might as well do it while I'm there. I don't know. Can do Erika, because that's not an old joke.
Did you just say doing?
What? No! Doing!
Oh, well you spelled it the same.
What?
But yeah, we're going to be taking out all the trainers on Cycling Road. As always, it's going to be... Are you fucking serious? Did that really just happen? Wow. Alright, let's show this Firo how a real Hadoo does it. I don't know what the hell that was supposed to mean. I immediately take back that statement. Yeah, Drill Peck's a good move. Oh, also, this doesn't matter at all. Oh, I guess I should catch this. I do need a second Doduo. Now, here's the problem with this one, and it has nothing to do with the fact that there's too many toasters, but, since I've been naming all the bird Pokemon, like, I should name this one Haduo again, but that's already a team member name, so yeah. It's not going to be as original of a name, but since I have to stick with the, naming scheme, I guess I'll just call this one Twin Hadoo. Still not sure why I'm not putting spaces in these either, but whatever. I think I have everything else on the route. Let's just lead with my Frozen Seal again. Kuroku! I see. No, the proper bird call is... But yeah. Alright, here, you get in and do some kind of weird shit with Metronome. Or just, yeah, that actually, I probably should have expected that. I don't know why I was doing that. Okay. Here, face your evolution. This will go well. Actually, it might. Okay. So, I'm trying to remember now, if the opponent uses Growl on me, does that actually lower my attack? Because wouldn't that also affect Badge Boost? Except I think Growl lowers it by, like, a stage, which is, like, 0.5 of its maximum, whereas Badge Boost increases it by, like, 0.12.5 or something. Or, like, 0.25. I think it's not quite a full stage that Badge Boost does. I don't really understand that too much. Anyway, Cycling Road, it's a place that has stuff. We're just going to fight the trainers here. None of them really have anything particularly interesting in terms of what they actually battle you with, and in terms of what they give you through Mew Glitch. Actually, that's not completely true, because you get a shit ton of pincers from this route. Here, let me see what this guy specifically has. If I can find my mouse cursor. Here we go. This guy has... Okay, this one's actually not too bad. This is Graveler, Magmar, Graveler, Graveler, Magmar. So I'm guessing coughing, wheezing, coughing, coughing, wheezing. Oh boy, Growl. That's a good move to learn at level 30. Yeah, I think I'm going to skip on that one. Sticking with Bubble Beam right now because it gets stabbed. I think it does slightly more damage against his. Yeah, that's exactly what that team was. What level does Seal evolve? 33? 34? Something like that? Alright, let's see. Heading up, we've got one on each side of the road here. This guy is Hitmonchan and Kadabra. The other side is Seal and Psyduck. Which reminds me, I actually still need to go catch a Psyduck. I believe I can find those by surfing on Route 6. I seem to remember that being, like, an addition that, was put in yellow, because I think in Red and Blue, if you surf anywhere that isn't, like, specifically the ocean routes, you had no chance of encountering wild Pokemon, and they added some to yellow. You can't surf on this route, as far as I'm aware. Not that I'd be able to check, because I don't have surf. And you can't just press A to get, like, the water is calm, or whatever it usually says. You gotta specifically go into the menu to do it, because Gen 1. Nice bike! So while I'm going through a bunch of tedious battles here, I should probably... Well, I mean, I could mention... Oh, jeez, that was a weak blizzard. I could mention a very useless thing. People always enjoy hearing me complain about Pokémon Shuffle. There was an update a couple days ago where Shuffle added in this thing called, like, the start of month bonus or something like that. I forget exactly what it's called. And apparently this is going to be an ongoing thing from now on, where for the first couple days of the month, you have access to this special level where basically you can play a stage, it doesn't cost any hearts or coins, and you get one of 5 stages, and it's completely random which one you get, and each one of them gives you a different reward. Of the stages that are available in this time, the rewards are 5,000 coins, which is not amazing, but not bad at all. It's decent enough. A large skill booster, which, as far as I'm aware, have not actually been available before. If they are, it was like once. So those are okay, not bad at all. 10 hearts, which, if you know how the mechanics of Pokemon Shuffle work, I mean, bonus hearts are never a bad thing. And then there's one that gives you 2 Mega Speed-Ups, and one that gives you 3 Mega Speed-Ups. And once again, if you don't know how Shuffle works, that's actually a pretty big deal. Mega Speed-Ups make it so Pokemon that can do Mega Evolution basically reach it faster. Like, you don't have to make as many matches. And the only way to get them is from, like, event stages usually. Either from competitions or, like, escalation battles where you do the same stage a whole bunch of times in a row. Sometimes you can get them as rare drops from event stages, and you can also get them from, like, challenge cards sometimes. but they're not something that you can just, like, buy. You have to earn them, and there is a finite number of them. So, the fact that they're actually giving them out in this is pretty decent. So, I play the stage, I get the one that gives you 10 hearts, which is the one I wanted the least, because I basically already had maxed out hearts, and I specifically went out of my way to spend enough so that, like, if I got that reward, I'd at least be able to not have them completely go to waste, but it was still a little bit lame. But then I noticed that the notes on the stage went over something that I didn't really see the first time. And you can actually play the stage more than once, but it costs a jewel every time you want to replay it. And so you can replay it up to 4 times, meaning that you get all 5 stages, because it won't let you get the same one, like, on repeat. Now, jewels, again, if you don't know, are the, like, real-life currency equivalent. You spend money to get jewels. It's basically like a $1 for 1 jewel equivalent. Okay, you know what? Fuck this guy. I have X accuracies. I don't need to stand for this. That's not evolution level, is it? Ooh, it is. Cool. It's been a while since we've had one of those. Alright, that's a nice stat boost right there. Dodrio being the strongest of the various normal flying types in Gen 1. I think it goes Farfetch'd, then Pidgeot, then Fearow, then Dodrio. It also means I should probably rename it, because it is no longer a duo. I'll probably do that later. Alright, well, I've got a couple other Pokemon that need to evolve, so let's put them up in the front. Or actually, now let's just stick with the level 30s for right now. Anyway, what was I saying? So you can spend jewels to play the stage more times, and here's where it kind of, like, pissed me off, because usually the jewels are used to, like, buy coins, because, like, you need coins to buy items to beat levels easier. Like, you can either buy those, or you can just buy extra hearts, which I don't know if anybody really ever does. And so, basically, it's just like, if you don't feel like grinding Meowth for several years, then you can do this and speed up the process. And it's always been an option, but I never wanted to take it, because it's like, I've already ruined my life enough with Pokémon Shuffle. I don't want it to take any money from me. So I've always promised myself that I will never actually spend money on that game, no matter what. And this frickin' stage got me pretty close to thinking about it, because I'm like, hey, I want to get those Mega Speed-Ups. I'd rather, if I'm going to spend money on the game, I'd rather do that than just spend it on coins, because then here I'm actually, like, getting something cool. And then I stopped and thought about it, and I'm like, no, wait, this is a way worse deal, because if I buy 1 jewel, there's still a very high chance that I'm just going to get, like, 5,000 coins, which is less than you would just get for spending the jewel on the coins directly. Or I'd just get the skill booster that I don't want. So I'd end up spending more money to get the stupid Mega Speed-Ups, which aren't really that worth it, because I could just get those anyway, and I'm not going to use them because I have like 30 of them stockpiled. So it's like, the game, I don't know if it was just me, or it's like, I feel like they did a good job making this one tempting. Like, obviously that's Pokemon Shuffle's purpose, is to, like, get people to try to spend money on it, because it's a free game, but it's annoying enough to make you want to pay for it. And it's like, I've never really had that problem before where I felt like I needed to do that, and this time it got really close, and it pissed me off. I think it was just the fact that it was a random reward, and it's like, hey, you're not spending money on just coins that you can get. You might get Mega Speed-Ups. These are cool. Like, I don't know. It's just stupid. Anyway, this is the part of the route where it's just a shit ton of pincers. That guy had 2 Mankeys and Hitmonlee. This one that I'm about to fight has a Pinsir and a Kadabra. There's another one that has 4 pincers, there's one that has 2 pincers, there's one that has 3 pincers. I don't know what the hell. But let's just switch to my resident ground type here and hopefully make this not awful. And of course, it's the one that has a fighting type. I mean, sure, there's been a couple others with these before, but not as many. Machoke was helpful for me yesterday because we wanted to go to this Mexican restaurant that was nearby but weren't exactly sure where it was, and you had to take exit 67B on the highway, and I remembered that because I can associate numbers with Pokemon, so I'm like, well, if I remember Machoke, I'll remember which one it is. Can we please? Nope, no, we cannot please. That's a back sprite. Don't use Drill Pack, that would be too easy. Okay, so I think that's everybody on the actual hill. Yeah, I still have to fight all these jackasses up here. But before we do that, you may or may not be aware that, I mean, can you believe that? Like, you may or may not know something, like the 2 only possible options in the universe. But anyway, there are hidden items on this route in very, very stupid places, so let's go after them. Or get into wild encounters, that works. Yup, there's one just right there. Okay, come on. What is with the high encounter rate here? It's not because I'm on a bike, is it? I don't think they did that until later games. Okay. So let's see. From the center bridge, which is this one, I think. Okay, actually, I don't think I'm at the center. Okay, here's the center bridge. Starting from the northernmost sign of the center bridge, check the spots specifically located 6 tiles up and 1 tile left. Good God, okay. Yep, there we go. Starting from the southernmost sign of the central bridge, check the spot specifically located 5 tiles left and 4 tiles down. What do these signs even say? I'm kind of curious. Are they just like, don't litter, keep the world beautiful? Yeah, pretty much. All Pokemon are unique. They are all special snowflakes. Okay. So, there's one. Starting from the southernmost biker of the eastern bridge, check the spot specifically located 26 tiles. Good God, no. Okay, hold on. This is the eastern bridge. Let's find the biker. There he is. 5 tiles left and 4 tiles down. Oh no, that's 2 right. Okay, so I want to be here. No. I don't frickin' know. I'm just looking at the picture. I'm just gonna keep tapping it until I find it. So who the hell ever found these items? Because nobody, like... Okay, I say nobody does, but I certainly never wanted to use the item finder in this game. And I feel like most people wouldn't think to use it on Cycling Road. I don't know. And here is Max Elixir, and we're good. Okay. Wasn't that fun. The bike music sounds really stupid sped up. I mean, most music in this does, but I don't know. Okay, quick heal, fight those guys, and then I guess we'll just kind of have a time here in Celadon. I'll just choose a bunch of Pokemon weak to grass and go in and see how it goes. I don't know. Anyways. I'm feeling hungry and mean. Aren't you a tough guy? Oh, actually, this guy, I forgot about this one. He has a Growlithe and a Dragonite. Apparently this, what has he got? Oh, no, he only has one Pokemon? This is... Okay, no. He has just a Growlithe. This one has just a Dragonite. Okay. Let's, get one of the things that needs to evolve up here. Apparently this Weezing, has some, like, latent abilities. If it... I don't know. Trying to make a joke about it triggering a Dragonite, but it didn't quite work out. Yeah, pretty much what I expected. Gauntlet is under attack by the evil forces of Zelda. I'm going to grab my sword and scrub all the faces of Zelda. Still don't know what YouTube poop that's from. It's just a line that I remember. Here's 4 pincers, dude. Is it going to be 4 coughings? Oh, grammar. I suppose that's a thing that exists. And you know what? Let's just frickin' completely cheese this fight. I don't even care. Okay, good. I was about to be pissed off there. So, I think it probably goes without saying this doesn't work in later generations. I think X accuracy just increases your accuracy a certain amount instead of makes every attack in, like, 100% hit. But yeah, it's a little bit broken with one-hit KO moves in this. I'll try you again, even though you're half dead. Actually, did I already fight you? Apparently. Like, you've got... Okay, I was about to say you've got a motorcycle, but no, you've just got a codpiece. And a whip. I'm not sure what that bike that you have in your overworld sprite is supposed to be then, but I feel like you probably don't need a little 10-year-old's bike. Yeah, there we go. And how about you? Did I fight you before? Yeah, I did. Okay, well that route's done. I think that basically clears out... I want to say that that's basically the last route. I haven't fought the people in Rock Tunnel, and I don't know if I ever will, but I think I've done basically every other route besides that. I don't know, maybe I'm forgetting something, but I think I got pretty much everything. So, let's go in here, spend some coins. Egghead, get out of the way. Which one is Hyper Beam? Does it say if I go to buy it? Do I have to just make a shitty guess? It's probably this one. No, it's probably the most expensive one. No, actually, this one's Substitute. And one of these is Dragon Rage and one of them is Hyper Beam. I think it's probably this one. Frickin' tell me what it is! Did I get it? It made no indication that I got it. Okay, then. Well, there's Hyper Beam. I can at least teach that to Pito. And we've got Porygon, which I can't afford because I just bought that TM, but we'll get it eventually. Don't need. Don't need. Don't need. Don't really want. Might eventually get anyway. And do need. Because you cannot get Vulpix any other way. And because I'll need 2 of them for the living dex, I might as well do that now. Oops, not what I meant to do. And I don't have enough left over to buy a Wigglytuff, otherwise I probably would. But here, I'll subject you to the excellence that was me mashing A off screen to get these coins, just to show you how freaking annoying it was. Yeah, this was pretty much my life for about 20 minutes. So yeah, I'm just gonna buy the frickin' Wigglytuff, because I don't really care. I have enough Moonstones to evolve everything, but, why not? Well, let's take a look at what I bought. This Wigglytuff's gonna be pretty impressive, because, it's probably gonna know, like, Sing, and maybe Pound, and probably nothing else. And it won't be able to learn anything else outside the TMs. Alright, so Putting you away because you'll actually be useful for the gym, and we can't have that. Level 22, that's a bit random. Yeah, not exactly the most devastating of movesets there. So I guess you have to pump some TMs into this if you want it to be any good. Then again, it is a Wigglytuff. I don't know how good it would be in the first place. Pretty much what I expected out of that. Alright. So here's what we're going to do. First we have to get Digmit, because we need Cut. And let's see. You're weak to grass. You resist grass, so you have to get out of the team. You're weak to grass. You're weak to grass. You're neutral. Do I have anything else weak to grass? Oh, well, I have frickin' Tannis, who's double weak to it. And let's see. You're neutral. 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 So that's... Okay, so I have 3 that are weak to grass specifically. I'll bring in one more, just for the sake of having one more Pokemon, I guess. Let's see, who would be worst? Pito has Wing Attack, which is good. We can't have that. You don't have any particularly effective moves, so I'll do that. And, okay, I guess I'm full. Alright. We're gonna be, I don't actually remember what level Erika's Pokemon are. I think they're in the 30s, so this should actually be a fairly decent matchup, given the fact that I'm going in with the worst team I possibly could. And, of course, gotta talk to this guy. Alright. I don't see this going terribly bad, but, I mean, it's always a good idea to save anyway. Alright, so let's lead off with, well, actually, you're a higher level than the rest. I was gonna say let's lead off the one that'll die to, like, a single leaf, but no. Let's just see how it goes. I think like every single Pokemon on my team right now knows Blizzard, except for Brexit. So, like, it doesn't matter if I'm weak to grass, I'm gonna be frickin' destroying everything with that move anyway. Okay, yeah, I have a little bit of a level advantage here. Just a little bit. Still don't remember what level Seal evolves. I don't think it's 32. But it's definitely getting close. I want to say it's 33 or 34. And same thing for Golden. Alright, let's put you in the front, because you have the weakest Blizzard out of the group. Right, Bone Club would be neutral, Blizzard super effective, but coming off of a shitty stat. Let's just body slam it, whatever. It was such a difficult decision, and it probably didn't matter. I would still love to know what the hell this back sprite for Marowak is. Are those spikes on its back? Or are those supposed to be like ridges or plates that I don't think are actually there in the normal design? I don't know what that is. Oh boy, my favorite move. Also, just a reminder, I still have not taken, like, the time to go through the Team Rocket hideout in the game corner. I might do that in the next video, because I don't think I'm going to do it in this one. Oh my god. Wrap is a little bit of a waste of time. And since I'm paralyzed, it's going to outspeed me, and I can't do shit about it, so... Is it ever going to use a different move? Okay. Or miss with the move. Don't do it again, please. Okay. Oh! Oh, okay, let's just frickin' switch. No! And do it again. And again. Sleep Powder's gonna miss eventually. There we go. Like here I am using Peck, and like I've got a frickin' move that's 4 times stronger than that. 3 or 4, I don't remember what the base power is. There's a lot of trainers in this gym, and you don't have to fight most of them, so I'm not sure why I am. You know what, let's just change it up a little bit, why not? I'm really not. I just came in here to get a badge and to kick your ass. Like, I'm not doing anything wrong. At least it's not like the freaking show where they kick him out because he doesn't like perfume. It's like, well, you're male, so therefore you can't come into our gym, so I guess you just don't get to go to the Pokemon League, sorry. I mean, Gary has more than 8 badges, so there are more than 8 gyms, but apparently nobody remembered to tell Ash that because he was perfectly willing to risk his life fighting Sabrina. Not just his life, but Misty and Brock's lives too. They very, very nearly became dolls for eternity. First season of Pokemon was fucking weird. Can you wake up sometime today? I mean, I know I have the flute, but at this point it's just a matter of, like, pride. Come on. There we go. Alright, at least now I can't fall asleep. Now, if I had, decided to be, like, more, I don't know what the word would be, ambitious, I could have made a challenge that, like, once I stepped foot in the gym, I wasn't allowed to, leave to go to a Pokemon Center. And I also don't have any, healing items, so that would have actually made this somewhat challenging. I still might be able to do that. I've only got 2 other trainers left, plus Erika, so we'll see how that goes. Why am I using Peck? I ask and then continue to do anyway. Alright, and I still have not used you. You're gonna die to any grass move, but I want to see how this goes. Does Execute even have any grass moves naturally? I know I can get Mega Drain through TM. I feel like that might be it. It doesn't get Razor Leaf, or Absorb, or Vine Whip. Are there any other grass... Yeah, Solar Beam. Yeah, I don't think this thing's gonna have any grass moves. Doesn't matter, it's gonna die to Blizzard either way. No, not what I meant to do. Oh no, not that. Alright. Well, I haven't had to heal yet, so let's, got 2 paralyzed and a poisoned, and yeah. Not the greatest group I could have going into this, but let's give it a shot. Now, she is definitely going to have grass moves, so unless I can outspeed, I don't necessarily see this first matchup going too well, but we'll try it. The Art of Flower Arranging. And, okay, we're leading off with the heavy hitters, I see. So yeah, her team changed between games. It used to be, the Tangela was, like, not her lead, I think. And then she had a Vile Plume and a Victory Bell. And then for this game, I think they increased the levels. Oh, jeez. Okay, that was lucky. I think they increased the levels, but, made the 2 evolved ones not evolved. I guess just to match her team from the show. I don't really know. I will beat this battle with my potato chip. It will happen. I don't think it's actually going to happen. And before more freeze hacks. Okay, yeah, probably not. Here, you got 2 blizzards left. Now that it's gonna outspeed me and kill with Vine Whip, let's go. Or, yeah, Razor Leaf. And you're out of there, okay. And it criticaled on top of that. Well, let's see. I can either use something with a status condition, or I can use something at full health. I wonder what I'll go with. Sorry. I'm an asshole. And dead? Yeah. Alright. Fine. Having a cloned ice move TMs is a little bit useful here. Oh, I forgot about Paddle Nats. Execute doesn't get that either, so it doesn't matter. However, it does get Barrage. There's a good move. Alright, well, that was a challenge that existed. And Mega Drain TM, which... since Gen 1 doesn't have Giga Drain, it's not too horrible, but it's not that great either. What is this here? Oh yeah, I frickin' bought that one. Oh yeah, actually, can't Kabuto learn this? Oh, I guess it can't. Okay then. I thought it could learn Absorb. It would only make sense if it could learn Mega Drain. I kinda doubt any of my team members can learn that then. Unless I'm forgetting one that it would be obvious on. Not having all of my team with me at once sometimes makes it hard to remember. Yeah. Okay. That is probably the episode. Let me see how long I've been recording. Yeah, long enough. It's not as long as my other episodes by any means, but not everything has to be like 50 minutes, so... That'll do. So list of random shit for me to do next time. I don't know which one I'm going to be doing yet. I can go through the Safari Zone and catch a bunch of stuff that I need and get the TMs that, or the HMs that I need. I can do the Team Rocket basement. I can go fight Koga. I could go do something else. Like, there's no reason why I couldn't fight Blaine or, like, go through Silphco at this point, but I don't really want to. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. At this point, it doesn't really matter what I do other than the level curve. So I might as well just stick with the level curve and just kind of go through stuff in the normal order. But I kind of like to mix it up a little bit. But whatever, ending.
つまり赤と青がこんな風にものすごい速さで入れ替わっていたんですね。
I know there are 150 Pokémon out there, but is there really one more adorable than Pikachu? I don't think so.